Number 80 in the Italian collection from 88 films is The Whip and the Body from Mario Bava, released in 1963, starring Christopher Lee and Dalia Lavi. This is a terrific gothic horror movie that just was almost pitch perfect. At the start of this one, we're in the 19th century. We see nobleman Kurt going back to his stately home, where it's obvious that he isn't a very well-liked character, who's done some really terrible things in the past, really terrible, and who is not exactly welcomed back. But he demands to have his position reinstated. His father is ill, possibly going to die, and as the eldest son, he wants his entitlement. And coming back into this world, he restarts a kind of love affair that he had with his old fiancée, who is now his brother's fiancée.
You seduced Tanya and then abandoned her, causing her to kill herself.
The same old story.
Nevenka is the heart and soul of this one. She's the woman that's been chased by Kurt, who's stuck between the two brothers and who she love, but she's driven towards the sheer animalistic nature that Kurt has, that danger that he has. Those sadistic moments really kind of eke into her, something that she hates but is somehow attracted to at the same time. It's a wonderful sequence at the start where you see them at the beach, where he starts beating her and she slowly realises her enjoyment and missing of that part of their relationship.
You always loved violence.
But things take a turn very quickly when Christopher Lee's character Kurt is murdered, and then it becomes a haunting figure stalking this castle, killing people at random. And it becomes a great murder mystery ghost story as we're trying to figure out what's going on. Has Kurt returned from the grave to get vengeance against the family that shunned him?
Call him. Call him and tell him you've always been mine.
No, I don't want you.
The movie plays out wonderfully well with a great climax that was a real surprise, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And all the way through this, you can feel Bava just working immensely well. There are great moments with brightly coloured gels that are shined on the characters. You see creepy gothic images of shadows, of characters leering towards the screen as hands reach out to grab. It's wonderfully filmed and created, and it's a real gothic horror story that I was hoping for. I think the performances are all great. I think the fact that Lee is only in the movie for the smallest time at the start of the movie doesn't matter, because his fingerprints, his presence is all the way through it. You see him as a ghostly apparition appearing several times throughout the film. The characters are interesting, and the tale that is told here was really worthwhile. I thought The Whip and the Body was excellent. Seeing Bava do the kind of thing that he can do so well, maybe like mixing a little bit of Kill Baby Kill and Blood and Black Lace a little bit together with that kind of ghostly story, was terrifically well done. I love the style that he has here. 60s Bava is just terrific, and it's another one to add to the list of just being fantastic. I absolutely adored this release from 88 Films. Let's dive in, have a little look at some of the extras, some of the things that come with this set. So here we are in the disc for The Whip and the Body. Let's go to special features. The first of two commentaries. This one is with Kim Newman and Sean Hogan. The second commentary is with the Italian cinema experts Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson. Next we have The Gothic and the Fantastic, an interview with Lamberto Bava, which is 25 minutes 45 seconds. Talks about how he came into the industry, how his father brought him onto sets in his teenage years, how he kind of met people and came through the ranks. Next up we have Working with Bava, an interview with Sergio Martino, which is 24 minutes and 31 seconds. Another great extra, this one, where Martino talks about his career, how he got into the business, how he worked his way up to meeting Bava and working with him as well. Then we have Whipping the Body, an interview with Ernesto Gastaldi. This was my favourite of the three extras. This one's 24 minutes 31 seconds. It was a great conversation about how he gets started in the business. There's a great anecdotal story about how he kind of fell out with him over money that was maybe not paid as much as you should have for working with Leone. I won't go into it too much. It's a great anecdote. There are plenty here. This was just a fascinating conversation and one where I hadn't really heard much of the information before. Terrific. We also have the German trailer, the Italian trailer and the French trailer for this one as well. And that's the extras for The Whip and the Body. So there we have it. If you don't have The Whip and the Body, pick it up. It's a terrific movie. If it's a Bava film you haven't seen, you need it in your collection. It's one of the better ones that he has done. A real standout for me. I thought it was terrific, and I would love to know your opinion, whether you loved it, hated it, thought it felt somewhere in the middle of his career filmography. Let me know in the comment box below your thoughts on the film. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up because it really helps these videos. As always, there's more content here if you want to see more of my stuff, and in the description box below are links to the Patreon, the membership program and manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.